Okay, we meet again for today's lesson on manipulative skills. Okay, so first, you need to have your Tatan exercise book, your single line. Tatan, single line. Can someone show the book to the screen? Okay, let's have our new friend Mio. Mio,
This.
if you have that book, Mio, then you can bring that book to your table. Yes, that one. Single line book, we call as a Tatan book. Okay, and you need your stationery. Only
Katanya
Tatan book and your
garis
stationery.
biru satu ke?
Yeah, yes. Okay, without wasting any second, let us restart our class now. But before we start our class, as usual, let's recite doa before study. Let's have Nias Hanif to lead doa recitation today. Nias Hanif. Lead doa recitation. Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma alaina hikmatak wanshir alaina min ini rahmatika ya arhamar rahim. Rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amin.
Amin. Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Nias Hanif. Okay, let's get started. So yesterday, we learned about manipulative skills. Okay, but I noticed most of you still are not able to understand really about manipulative skills. So today we repeat again. Okay, not example. I will explain more about a manipulative skill.
Four students are in the science laboratory and they are sharing their experiences in class. Sarah says she cannot forget the activity when they had to collect garden snails for their experiment. Michael says he enjoys the science laboratory sessions. He likes to use and handle different laboratory apparatus in the experiments. Lana says she is like Michael. She enjoys cleaning all the apparatus after each experiment. She also makes sure they are back in the storage as well. For Lynn, what she likes best about science is sketching the specimens and apparatus correctly. The skills shared by the students are called manipulative skills. Manipulative skills refers to the ability to use and handle science apparatus and substances correctly when carrying out scientific investigations. Manipulative skills include handling specimens correctly and carefully, using and handling science apparatus and substances, sketching specimens and science apparatus, cleaning science apparatus correctly, and storing science apparatus and substances correctly.
Okay, so that's about manipulative skills. Manipulative skill is a ability, keupayaan, ability to use and handle science apparatus and substances when carrying out scientific investigation. Not only scientific apparatus, but also substances. Okay, if you're able to use and handle it correctly, it means you master the manipulative skills. Okay, so let's go through the slide together. There are 5 manipulative skills. Okay, the first one is using apparatus and science materials, science substances correctly, in a correct way. Okay, so let's look. example of science apparatus that you can found in science lab. Okay, the first one is dropper. Okay, so dropper is used when you want to transfer small amount of liquid. Okay, so usually we use dropper for to transfer only small amount of liquid. Okay. When you want to measure volume of liquid, water, oil, or other thing in liquid form, we use measuring cylinder. Okay, measuring cylinder varies in size. This is 50 ml, 100 ml, 250 ml, and the biggest one is 500 milliliter. You can measure up to 500 milliliter. Okay, that's the function of measuring cylinder. To measure, this one I forgot one word, to measure volume of liquid. Okay, so next, beaker. Beaker also varies in size from the small to the biggest one. Okay, the function of beaker is to mixing, heating, and stirring liquid. Alright, move to petri dish. Okay, this is petri dish, a transparent plate. It looks like a plate. Okay, it made of plastic, and sometimes it also there is other petri dish made of glass as well. Okay, but usually made of plastic. Okay, so the function of petri dish, okay, for your level is to place specimens like plants, like animals. Okay, we put this specimen in a petri dish. Okay, test tube. Okay, this is test tube. Test tube as well varies in size. Okay. Alright, so this is test tube rack. Alright, test tube rack. Some made of wooden, some made of this one's steel. Okay, so the function of test tube is to holding, mixing, and heating liquid. And for microorganism, microorganism like bacteria. Okay, so this is the place to culture means to make the bacteria grow in this, using this test tube. We put a liquid that is suitable for that microorganism to grow up. Okay, so later the microorganism, after some time, after several hours, it will grow inside this test tube. That's why the other function of test tube is a place to culture a microorganism. Okay, next, freezer.
Teacher, you're free. Teacher, you free. Teacher, you are free. Teacher, you
Okay,
stop.
this one, 4 steps. Okay, too small. Afraid if you touch using your hand, it will break or it will destroy. So that's why we use 4 steps. Alright. Okay, let's look another video on how to handle. Handle means how to use, to hold, the proper way to hold each of the science apparatus in lab. Okay, so pay attention to this video.
How to open a reagent bottle. There are two methods. For the first method, you have to hold the cap and the reagent bottle with the same hand. For the second method, you can place the cap on the table with its inside surface up. How to use a wash bottle.
You can squeeze tightly or gently to control the flow of water from the wash bottle. How to strike a match. Take a match and strike it against the side of a matchbox. Shake a few times to extinguish the flame. How to transfer a solid with a spatula. Use the bent end of a spatula to pick up a small amount of solid. Place the solid into a test tube. Hold the test tube upright when transferring the solid. Do not allow the solid to touch the sides of the test tube. How to heat a solution. Fasten a test tube holder to the top part of the test tube. Place the bottom part of the test tube over the Bunsen flame. Note that the test tube should be held slightly inclined. And do not face the opening to anyone, including yourself. How to transfer a solution. Gently squeeze the bulb of the dropper before putting it into the solution. Release the pressure on the bulb to draw some solution. Do not allow the solution to reach the bulb. Let the tip of the dropper touch the neck of the bottle to avoid dropping the solution during transfer. Squeeze the bulb of the dropper again to add the solution into the test tube. Do not touch the wall of the test tube to avoid contaminating the dropper. How to mix solutions. Here are 5 methods of mixing solutions. Method 1. Slightly shake the test tube to mix the solutions. Method 2. Use a glass rod to mix the solutions. Method 3. Use an index finger to tap on the bottom of the test tube. Method 4. Stopper the test tube and shake the solution up and down. Method 5. Stopper the test tube and gently shake it upside down. How to fix a boiling tube on a retort stand.
Okay, so that's how to handle the apparatus to use it in a correct way. What I mean by a correct way is like that. How to open reagent bottle, how to mix in the liquid, and how to transfer solid from beaker to test tube. Okay, now we move to second manipulative skills, which is handling specimen. Okay?
Okay, did someone enter?
What?
Did someone enter?
Sorry?
Did someone enter?
Yes. Okay, so how to handle handling specimens in a correct way? First, you need to put on glove. Okay, put on your glove. Then, using forceps, place specimens, either animal or plant parts, into the petri dish and you close the lids. That's how to handling specimens in a correct way and safely. Okay, because we want to ensure the safety of our specimen, that's why we put it in petri dish, not just bring using our hands. Okay, move to the third manipulative skills. After you have done with your scientific investigation, it's time for you to sketching. This part, I bet most of you love to do it. Okay, look at this picture. How how to sketch, eh? What I mean by sketch is this one. Okay, you need to have title. So the title of this sketching is how plant grow. This is the title, and this is the picture. You should label as well the picture. This is what part, this is what part, and this is what part. And add explanation. Okay, in this sketching, there's he explained about this plant. It needs water, start as seeds, it needs fertilizer, get energy from sun. Okay, that is explanation. Okay, it is important for you to know when I say sketching is not same like drawing. The purpose of sketching is just we want to record and to communicate with others through picture, not to draw a very nice picture. No, no, no. Okay. Hayden, before this, I see Hayden do a lot of sketching. Okay, do a lot of sketching like this, but without explain. No, without title lah. I Hayden put this picture with label and explanation. Okay, so this is how to sketching in science. Okay, not drawing like what a painter or artist do. Okay, after you have done with sketching, what should you do with the science apparatus and all the substances, class? What should you do?
When you are finished, you wash it and then put at the storage.
Yes.
Clean
You
up.
clean up. Clean all the apparatus. See, either use soap and water, or for some apparatus you just clean up uh using a tissue. Not all apparatus use water, but for dirty one, you mix the chemical. You need to wash using water and soap and a special brush. Okay, special brush, not like a brush in your bathroom. Okay, it has special brush to wash all the apparatus. Then you let it dry for a while. After all the apparatus completely dry, then it's time for you to store it again to its original place. Let's say you use magnifying glass. You take out from the box, then you put it back inside the box. As the same thing for magnet. You put it in respectively magnet. Respectively box for the magnet. Okay. So that's how that's are about manipulative skills. Okay. So how many manipulative skills you learn today? They are
5.
very good, Ira. They are 5. Okay. Can I have the first one? Emishad. What is the first one, Emishad? The first manipulative skills.
Yes, teacher.
What is the first manipulative skill?
Mm, mm, mm,
You
mm,
Okay, so the first manipulative skills is use and handle science apparatus and substances correctly. Okay, second. Okay, after use, then what should you do?
Sketch.
Not sketch, before sketch.
Clean up. Handling specimen.
Very good, Kisha. Handling specimens correctly and safely. Okay, then you have carried out the scientific investigation. Now it's time for you to what?
Sketchy.
Very good, Fayaz. Sketching. What should you put? What should you? What are the things that you need to have when you sketching?
There I'm sketching.
Okay, in your picture, in your paper. Sorry, what Aiden? Aiden, come
That
again.
we is it pencil?
Okay,
We
you
need to
sketch
draw.
using pencil, yes. But then in your picture, what should you have? The first one before you draw, you should put your very good. You put your title. Then you draw the picture. Then you label the picture and write down
Teacher.
explanation. Okay.
Teacher,
After you
title?
sorry?
What is title?
Paito? Paito?
She means what's title? I mean
Title. Title.
title.
Aisyah, title is tajuk.
Title.
Ah, title is tajuk. What is your picture? You want to talk about what? Let's say you want to talk about parts of plants. Then you write down parts of plant. Okay. Next, after you're done with sketching all the science
Teacher,
apparatus. Sorry?
can I, can I go to the toilet?
Okay. So after you have done with all the scientific
Teacher, use
investigation,
pattern book. Use pattern book.
yes.
Sketch a plant.
No, Aisha, no, I'm just giving example right just now. Okay, so after you have done with your scientific investigation, it's time for you to clean up. Okay, clean up all the apparatus. Either use soap and water or you just clean up using tissue. Without water. Okay. And lastly, after all the apparatus have dried, what should you do is to store it back at its original place, as well as the substances. Okay. So far, do you understand, class?
Understand? I understand.
I think that's about the